You've got to customize your message to really understand who your ideal customer is. What are their challenges? What are their pains? How do they speak? What are their interests? And then what do they want? What's important to them? What do they desire? And then are you crafting a message that's really connecting in a language that they speak? Because if you're not, then you're missing an important ingredient. So I'm sharing my top secrets and how you can apply them in your business. So I'd love to hear your secrets that you found helpful from the book. There's a lot of great things. Russel Brunson is a marketing master. He's created a wonderful community. He's put on awesome events and has great services. So really big fan of Russell. And the book has 19 expert secrets. It's really like a holy grail of marketing secrets, frameworks with messaging, with sales, with story. There's tools and templates. It's really a no-brainer book to get if you're looking to be successful with marketing. Now, I will share with you, although this is a very super powerful book, I've seen it misused. I've seen ClickFunnel's misused plenty of times, and you probably have heard it. I've heard some people have a bad opinion of ClickFunnel's because they're like, oh, I thought it was really awesome. I bought it. I tried it. It didn't work. One shoe fits all is not how this works. So here's the mistakes I see people with ClickFunnel's. Number one, they think it's a silver bullet. They're going to subscribe, just turn it on, and automatically generate a lot of money. And that's not how it works. Number two, they don't really follow the recommendations in the book. So in the book, they talk about, number one, you've got to customize your message to really understand who your ideal customer is. What are their challenges? What are their pains? How do they speak? What are their interests? And then what do they want? What's important to them? What do they desire? And then are you crafting a message that's really connecting in a language that they speak? Because if you're not, then you're missing an important ingredient. The other thing I see is in the book, looking at it, he talks about how to craft your own voice, and that's important too. So he gives examples, whether for putting out marketing messages or for facilitating a webinar, and the frameworks are good. And a lot of the information that he shares is pretty tight and legit, but you've got to do it in your own voice so that it is authentic to who you are. And I've made that mistake in the past, learning new things, trying them out. You got to find what works for you. But if you take someone else's approach and you try to put it forward and it's not authentic, it's not going to necessarily land the same. Okay. So the tool is a tool, but it's got to be used correctly in order to get the results. Otherwise, you can have disappointments. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. It can be a very powerful tool, but it's probably helpful to have an advisor, marketing advisor, somebody who has experience, who can help you see your blind side, who can help you customize and craft your message and look at what you're doing to make sure that you're putting your best foot out there. Okay. Now, let's get to my top favorite secrets, and I'd love to hear yours. You can put them in the comments. That would be great. So without further ado, secret number 12 is the big domino. Going in no particular order. Secret number 7 is the epiphany bridge. And secret number 5, I went backwards, I think, is more money, same framework. All right, so let's look at favorite secret number 1, the big domino. So the big domino really talks about if you're looking to put out a marketing message or a presentation or maybe a sales presentation, you need to think, what's the one thing that you want your audience to know that by knowing that, and believing it, and accepting it will make everything else easier to communicate. So for example, in the book, Russell talks about how he's worked to communicate that ClickFunnel's is the one tool that people need to systemize their business so that they can have what they want. He's selling ClickFunnel's. It's a software. So he needs people to understand that they can build their business and grow their business using a funnel, and ClickFunnel's is the best tool to do that. So that's the one thing he wants people to do. So when he's crafting a story, he's crafting his message, he's always looking to knock down that big domino. So you can do this yourself, and having that focus when you're crafting your message is really valuable, because if you try to communicate too many things, it can confuse your audience and then you lose your audience. So the big domino, what's the one thing you want people to clearly get? It would make everything else easier. Also, The One Thing is a great book as well by Gary Keller, if you haven't checked it out. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so. Subscribe to this video and subscribe to this channel because we are looking to amplify businesses and we're giving actionable insights that you can implement to amplify. So we appreciate your support. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. Secret number 2, the epiphany bridge. So you have to step away from the technobabble. As a marketing advisor, I've worked with a lot of accountants, CPA, tax planner professionals. And one of the challenges they have is they know their stuff really well, and perhaps too well. And so when they're communicating with their customer, they're talking more of the software that's needed or financial terms or tax laws. And their customer doesn't even understand what they're talking about. And again, if you lose them, you lose them. So this is stepping back, meeting your customers where they are, and helping them feel the emotions you felt when you had your epiphany so that they can move with you. So paint the story, tell the story of the challenges you've had or others that you've helped had so that they can feel it, they can relate to it, and then have an aha moment and say, oh, I get it now. So for example, one of the things Growth Amplifiers does is we help business advisors productize their business so that they can scale it more easily, saving time, increasing their profitability, and providing a better experience to their customers. And so when I'm connecting with someone, I share my story of how I was growing my coaching business, but kept on running out of time, trading my time for money. And because I hadn't productized my business, it was really hard to delegate that. But by taking the time to systemize and productize, I was able to delegate to other team members, and create things once, leverage them many times, which helped me get my time back and provide more value to my customers and be more profitable at the same time. So sharing the story, people say, I get it. They have an epiphany. They see things differently. But it's talking about the story of being stressed and frustrated with the overwhelm of not being able to get past a certain point, not being able to pass things off, and then feeling the relief and the enjoyment of having done that. Okay. Now, secret number 3, the value ladder. I love this strategy and secret because this is a win-win for all parties. Number 1, you help your customers win. You can serve more people by having a value ladder. And number 2, you can also profit more as well. For example, we're talking about service providers or coaches, business advisors. And if you're looking at the graph on the lateral, you see the value, and on the horizontal, you see the price. So at the bottom of the ladder, you have something of value that you may give away for free. Maybe it's a webinar, maybe it's a copy of your book, something, and you're able to connect with people. And then maybe you sell something. Maybe it's a workshop. And then from that workshop, maybe they go through a small program. And then maybe they have some sort of coaching. And then maybe you offer them a service. And it's a win-win because you're providing them more value and you're receiving more value. And it creates a win-win for both parties. If you're giving more value to those you serve and helping them more, it's okay to earn more for that. This also has the benefit of being able to help more people. So some people I serve are very successful. They don't have a lot of time and they want to work with someone one-to-one that can really get in their business, work with their team, help them get the systems to maximize their time, increase their efficiency, increase their profitability, and they want someone to help them get it done. That's where they're at. Other people, they may just be getting started and they can't afford one-to-one. They just may need to go through a workshop or participate in a group. So by having different options for different people, you're able to meet people with where they're at. So it's a great thing to do and one of my favorite secrets. So I'd love to hear what is your favorite secret or favorite book from the Secrets trilogy, .com secrets, expert secrets, traffic secrets. Put in the comments. Love to hear that. And what you think about ClickFunnels. Put that in there as well. There's haters and lovers. I have used ClickFunnels. I don't use it on a regular basis. I do use other automation tools. I'm a Kajabi fan myself. It has worked for me. And who is this gentleman on my screen? This is Thomas Schwab. the president of Interview Valet, and he's on here because he introduced me to the term "you're one conversation away." So ClickFunnels' term is "you're one funnel away." You're one funnel away. He wants you to set up a funnel because he sells ClickFunnels. But why I think automation is great, and I think you should systemize your business, at the end of the day, it's about relationships. It's about connecting with people. And if you're doing high-end work, if you're really providing transformation with people, you can't automate that completely. It takes conversation. It takes getting to know people, understanding who they are, what are their challenges that they're facing, and starting that dialogue. So I like your one conversation way, but I am a ClickFunnel fan. I am Russel Brunson fan, and I'm a fan of you for showing up and contributing to the comments. So thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Make sure to check out other awesome videos that we have on this channel, whether it's business book reviews or sharing other actionable insights. You can learn something, and one single change can help you amplify your business to the next level. You're just one idea away. Please do so. Subscribe. To show your support, take a moment to amplify this message by sharing it online. To connect with me or gain more business growth insights, visit www.growthamplifiers.com. Thank you for your support.